My name is Kabodo James. I come from a small town in Kampala, Uganda called Nankulabye. It is the place I have lived for so many years now.
I have grown in Uganda, born and raised, so taking you back a little to my childhood growth is I'm an orphan and my parents died uh, when I was little. I was 11 years and they died to HIV/AIDS, and so they actually both passed on the same year. Dad passed on around I think was early than mom, so it happened that way. And when they died, we had a little property, home, and housing that were left when they did pass on, and unfortunately, everything was taken away by our other elder brothers. So uh, growing up was hard since I was one of the last step kids. I had a lot of challenges growing up.
Amanya gange nze Katana Balaka nga nazaalibwa Enkowe Wakiso district. Nava Enkowe nga nina emyaka 8 bazadde bange mama wange ne taata wange ne tujja e Kampala ne tubeera okusa apple. Then mama wange yali akola mu garden mu nnimiro y'ebimuli, then n'amala n'afuna omulimu omulala n'akola mu restaurant. Mbeerayo nnyo n'ebisolo, nakula njagala nnyo ebisolo. Mama wange yanteekamu nnyo omutima gw'okwagala ebisolo kozi ewaka yali alundirawo nnyo ebisolo, naye nze omutima gwange gwali nnyo ku mbwa. Bwe yali akola mu restaurant nasobolanga okufuna emmere entonotono nga ntwalira embwa kozi embwa zaalingawo awo tezirina kyakulya, naye ate ng'emmere bakasitoma bwe bamala okugirya bagirekawo tugisuula busuuzi, so nga nze ngikuŋŋaanya ne ngiwa embwa. Love negenda ng'ekula ey'embwa mpola mpola, mbeera nnyo mu mbwa nga wensoma, naye obudde obumu namisinga ng'okusoma lwa nsonga school fees, ate nga nange oluusi embwa zintwalira obudde bungi, nembeera nnyo mu mbwa. Mu budde butono nnyo taata waffe yatulekawo kozi nali mbeera ne baganda bange 3, taata waffe n'atulekawo n'afuna omukyalo omulala. Nembanga ebyokusoma ne bikendeeramuko, kusoma maama akola olina omuyambako, kujja eri gye tujja school fees alina otuweerera, tuli 3. Embeera nebanga nzibu nnyo eri obulamu bwange ne baganda bange, naye ekyo tekyatuleetera nkomerero. Mbuno tulina okulemererwa, twasigala tutambula mpola mpola. Maama kafunyeeyo, naffe ketufunyeeyo, ne tusigala nga tubeerawo. Saasoma nnyo, nakoma mu senior 4. Okusoma nensooka nenkuwumula, obuvunaanyizibwa bwali buzze. Baganda bange abalala balina okusoma, soma nensooka nenkukomyawo, nentandika okukola, nenfuna omulimu. Eyo gye nasangira mukwano gwange.
So I remember when my parents died off, I found myself on streets because they used to actually mistreat me. My other siblings used to beat me up, so I ended up on streets, and that's where I started my other life. I felt so okay on streets because they weren't beating me up, nobody was striking me up or caning me up like they used to at home. They mistreat, so I found a little happiness when I was on streets. And growing up on the streets, around just beside me on a corner, I had a couple of dogs, and we used to bond together during that time I was on streets. So I grew up seeing these dogs, and I think I developed the love for them when I was on the streets, because it started from the streets. My life for dogs really started on the streets because I used to see them every day. So I remember the dogs used to go to the next to the barbecue vendors, and they used to eat the drop plates that are down, and that's what I used to feed onto. Sometimes I go to where they make the beef a barbecue, and so I kind of bonded with these dogs when I was on streets, and it was fun growing up seeing them, and I got so much affectionate with the dogs. So I was fortunate that I left streets, and as I it was a process for me to leave streets. I gradually left streets, and I met a friend, of course, that I teamed with, and then we learned here and there with hand skills. I was interested so much in mechanics, so I learned mechanics with the physical skills. So when I got interested in that, I followed up with that, and later on, I managed to pay my tuition. These dogs are often hit by cars and face starvation, and also at the end of the day, they're just poisoned by the people of authorities. It is very sad that actually it is poisoning that they have to get instead of help. It haunts me always, and I keep questioning myself what really we could do better as we, the youth, were just growing up, to just show up something that can be of help to the world, especially the animals, you know. So I feel, even talking about poisoning, I feel so down sometimes when it comes to this. But it's what it is. Stray dogs down here in Uganda, I just treat it just like nothing for all. So in 2017, we started up an initiative, and we thought to come up with Save Africa something. So we managed to come up with Save the Dogs Africa initiative, and we later on got an interest point, which were the youths. So we thought the youths have more time to spend playing games, ball, and that. So I used to, and we still do, gather the youths and interest them in helping the street dogs. So at most of the time, I use the monies, of course, for my personal help at home. So I tell these youths, you know what? If you're part of this initiative, you have to give full support with what you can, and if it's possible that you can help with the shillings or spare some money, if you like to buy maybe something that is very contrary to what really is going to help your life, then please put it here. and the youths are responding and so much interested. So we gather and they contribute a little a penny they have, and it's interesting that they're enjoying the moments with the dogs and in the initiative. So we gather some monies, and we're able to purchase or stock dog food that would run us for 2, 3, 4 a week, and it's amazing. And we, of course, started making research on how to build up a non-profit organization. So the things and requirements were all quite a number of things, and we fast freed up. So we just said, you know what, let's do this. If it is a paperwork, it's a lot to do. We have to register the organization. We have to do that. I think the dog that is on street is not going to really need all this. You know, I feel like these dogs are it's an emergency. It's an emergency that doesn't call for paperwork or being organized or whatever it is that we thought we needed to do fast. So I was like, you know, man, Katana, we're gonna go to the streets and feed these dogs with this porridge. We're just gonna go introduce this food to them, and we're gonna feed them. And if it happens that they will take it, we can do it every day. If I can spare some coins, and then you can, and then we try add it together, can come up with some money and buy this food every day for the dogs. It was a risk to go on the streets the first day, or even involving with the street dogs, because people were like, it sounded, it was something very unusual. I like going to streets and feeding a dog, and one would say, whoa, what is that guy doing and what is it for? So everybody would, there came a lot of questions, which I at one point did want to feel like I'm going to face the authorities' attack or interception. And I was fierce in me, but what I had in heart was for the dogs, and I didn't care where that was going to take me. I just feel like I should do this because I remember leaving the dogs on the streets, and the life I did face is just the life that these dogs are facing. So when I was feeding them the first time on streets with Katana, I was just so much felt with this brave heart to do it, no matter the odds. And the first day was just great. The second day was also. So I feel like we could do this every day, and we interacted with the dogs on streets daily, and it became our daily activity. We used to do it pursuit and enjoy it at the same time, because giving these dogs time is what people lack. It is for security purposes that people would have dogs, but the street dogs are just left there, and nobody's gonna help them. So I feel like I demand to give that hope that I can, however little it is. If it is feeding, yes, let me do it. Maybe if I can do more, I can pick up from there. We've also managed to put up some kennels, and these are just temporary kennels. We wake up and the volunteers helps with a piece of land. You know, we're limited by the space, because the structure of our kennels are really small, and they're in of course our environment, you will relate to our environment. It is very small space, and so we decided to keep with some dogs, and if we can feed those on streets, well, we'll go ahead to do that. But how about we pick some of the dogs on streets and just keep them with us on our small kennels? And we did have some dogs. First, we had 3 dogs, and then the demand kept on rolling. The dogs were increasing on streets, so we managed to get more and more. At the top, we have about 19 dogs, and what we do here is try to give them a chance of at least a place to stay. Some of them just stay on the around the compound, And then we try to call a lot of friends to ask them if they need some dogs they could really adopt. And we try to convince them that these dogs are, first of all, vaccinated, then secondly, have a good background or reform information. And at the back of the side, we try to get some funds and then vaccinate the dog from rabies. So we actually try to convince these guys to adopt these dogs in this situation that they're in. We have not so much gotten people who have interested in adopting them, yeah, that's for sure. But then at least the interest of adopting them is very key, and we're thinking if we started it this way, it can be a goal in the future. So as I can see, as I talk, we have adopted about 6 dogs. The friend still with friends connection, just calling a friend and telling them, hey buddy, I have a dog, and it's from street, yes, but it's reformed and vaccinated, so would you be able to help it out or give it a home? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll come and check out. So it is, the feedback is very great. And so this reminds me when I had this issue about the paperwork and stuff. So I developed the habit of physical formation. Just first do what you do what you can do with the dogs, and then just learn and then teach yourself how to do these things first before the other kind of the organization thing I was trying to get myself involved in. So the count was about 4. We just lost 1, so we have 3, and they're just temporary. If we only had bigger space to give a home to these stray dogs, that is a dream to look after. So here we have a step by step on how to start this initiative. Of course, we did start with a few things we could, that is feeding the dogs street on street, like street to street, and it was all a challenge to start this program because we didn't have it. I was just from school, you know. So it became a little challenging. Everything was challenging, but I then used to get some monies from my workplace and my savings, and add up something from Katana. Katana used to bring some monies, so we join up and then buy some food for the dogs. In this case, food was still, because it's porridge. We buy porridge flour, and then prepare this food and then put them in the jerry cans, and then go ahead to feeding dogs street to street, which we continuously do up to date. So we're heading at Fox's territory. This is Fox's street. Fox is the common, beautiful stray dog that is different from the many dogs. So this is her street. She's been here for quite a while. I'm introducing you to her street. So basically this is where she likes to stay. This is this is her street, and this is where she lives with them. Ox. Ox is 8 months now. I met her for 4 months old, so she had no name, and I gave her a name Fox because she actually looked like one, as you could see. She was actually burnt with some waters here. I noticed it was warm water. Ox, come on, come on. It was warm water. It was a wound, and now it's getting to heal. She may have gone to, oh, that's love. That's love. That's love. So she may have gotten to one of someone's home, and then they poured water. So all of here was a wound, and gladly she has recovered. It has dried already. Beautiful colors here. All these are stray dogs, and we try giving them names, and they took long to get the names, to get familiar with the names, but gradually they keep on following. Just like Fox here, it took her about a whole month to grasp her real names that I gave her. She's picking up, and it's amazing and beautiful experience. It's time to say bye. I'm leaving the streets of Fox. So this is what happens. When we're on streets, they try to follow us till they can't. Hey, Fox, bye-bye. Okay, now we're entering Keta's empire, one of our oldest dogs. Come. Come. Come we go. Come, Keta. So this is Keta's kennel, and this is Keta. Keta is one of the oldest dogs in this kennel. You know, Keta is not happy. There are a lot of people around, but he's one of the eldest dog. He's been here for 6 years, and we named this kennel right here after him. And this kennel has about 12 dogs. Others are just behind this building. There's Julie here, and we have some pups that have just come off the streets. We just rescued these beautiful pups from the streets a day ago. They're so amazing. There are about 4 of them. More of them are inside here. So cute. Come here. Yeah, so we just rescued them yesterday, and they're in Keta's kennel, Keta's empire. Amazing. So Keta doesn't actually leave this place. He guards the whole place. He rarely leaves, and he's the last man standing. When everybody is asleep or taking a walk around, he's always here at the same spot. It's awesome having Keta around with us.
Kulwagamba nti embwa za kiro ziba n'obukambwe bungi. ezera bazita kiro ng'oli mu kutambula tomanyi lwaki mbwa yani neekuluma ekiro tuli batambuzi ba kiro abasinga oluusi ova ku kibaala kyo ng'onywedde embwa ne ziwakwataakinga ne zikuluma lumu nali ntambula embwa ne zimbukira zangwa wano waggulu wano kusanga zaali zimanyi singa zaali tizimanyi zaali zijja kukola ki okumpisa ku bubi obulabi kati embwa za kiro toyinza kumanya mbwa yani ziba zitambula kiro zo zitambula free
ako oluusi singeme kati abaana bange lumu nali mbatumye ebyakulya n'emukwagula tetwamanya nanyiniyo nga singeme omwana ne tumutwala mu ddwaliro n'atwalako sente naye nga ye nanyiniyo yajeegaana
kati nze embwa yanuma wano naye ekyanyamba yali ngeme.
Amanya gange nze Nakatwa Kase mbeera mu zone 7 Nankulabye. Nsonga y'embwa tezandibadde mbi naye okuluma abantu nga singeme singa babadde basobola ozigema embwa nnungi zitukuuma naye okuzigema n'okubeerako ekifo kwe zirina okukuŋŋaanira nga tezisaasaana mu bantu ekyo ziwa obutwa sikiwagira kubanga zitukuuma ne zituyamba naye ekiriwo kuzigema n'okumanya bannannyini baazo n'okumanya ekifo we zikuŋŋaanira newabeera nga wasobola okubaawo abantu nga tumanyi nti kino ekitongole kyekikuuma embwa.
And after they're old, they think they don't have anything to do or hope much with, and failure also to give these dogs food. It's one of the things that have increased the cases of street dogs. So ideally, if you love dogs and you love them for security, maybe you could take 2 instead of 3. So just have a few dogs. Instead of having many, just have the ones you can keep for the longest time you think you can keep them for. And this will help us draw down the number of the increase in street dogs, because it's us the cause. I'll let the dog go because I cannot help it anymore. But if I could commit myself to helping it the same love I had like 5 years ago, and it's now 5 years to now, if I can keep that love, and then that helps. It doesn't go to streets to just roam around, and maybe at the end of the day it's in the wrong hands, kicked by people, you know, or accident causes, or even being poisoned. So we go back to addressing the issue of having the street dogs on streets. We could just have a few dogs that we can take care of. Even the dogs people have in their houses or homes. So we started up a radio program which airs every month, end of month, and we share more about the dog's welfare, the dog's being. How can we help the dogs? How can you personally help the dog at home? It's more like a training, simple mentorship that we involve the people of the community with. And it's fun that they even try to call and raise their own concerns.
Bonyoba mu kitundu babayise Stadae okitegeera Stadae yaman bulijjo tujjane tubawaleetera wano eya kwa 100.7 ta FM naso okubanga babawo kye babaweereza ekipya kye bayinawo kye kiri mu field kapya kike bayina bayambe batya abantu nga bw'obimanya ebintu bya organizations n'olunaku olwaleero bazze okubaako kye batutuusaako ekipya. Are you here and escorting this gentleman also as a person? Kwamaze okungamba mugenda kugemesa embwa?
ya nganze co-founder ekindeese wanene oba ffenna kyekituleese kutuusa bubaka eri abantu b'omu bitundu byonna worldwide okutegeera omugaso gw'embwa okutegeera lwaki embwa tulina ozigema nga waabadde akunnyonnyoddemu so ekituleeta waneeno kozi kati ffe embwa tuzijja ku street ezimu sometimes kati tulabirira ku street tuziweera emmere ku street naye kyetukola kumanyisa abantu mbu embwa nga obagambye kyekisolo ekyasooka okubeera mukwano gw'omuntu tulina okubategeeza ddala muno embwa muntu nga ggwe muntu nga nze tulina omwagala alina otwagala kozi ye embwa ogimanyi gyokoma ojjagala gyekoma okwagala gyokoma ogiwa obudde gyekoma okuba mukwano gwo owa ddala ddala tedisappointing.
So I would like us, because of time, we are running out of time. I would like us know where you're found, your contacts, yeah, and maybe a Katalikeka. That last word you may like to advise people who are listening in 100.7 Tower FM.
Okay, so our office is located at Nankulabye. That is Our Lady. Just there's a church that's called Our Lady of Fatima. So just opposite that, or next to it, that's where our office is located. And our contact is 0759 9 and then 32.
Kubiriza nnyo abantu bonna abalina embwa musobola otutuukirira oba nga weetaaga obuyambi bwonna kiri nti oba oyagala ogiwa mmere toyina mmere osobola otutuukirira ffe tusobola okuyamba tusobola okuwa emmere oyagala gijjanjaba tusobola okuyamba.
Okay. Your last remark to the people who are listening in 100.7 Tower FM.
My last remark is I'm just calling out a shout out to people out there to step out and bring their dogs for immunization. I could call it vaccination. So and also to stay tuned. We'll be airing our programs all here monthly, and we're glad that you have given us the opportunity, and we will definitely use it positively. Thank you.
Okay. Baba says Save the Dogs Africa Initiative. Nga bulijjo era batusala ku 100.7 Tower FM na Daram Evening Vibes, where you have Star Habibs, the Emperor of Showbiz. 100.7 we are peace and love. Keep locked, baby. Yeah.
We have local leaders of the community who have called us and like, hey, Ben, I know you guys are doing this, but what is it exactly, and how can I help? So that is what I didn't expect. These people are interestingly getting in love with these activities because they see us with the jerry cans on streets, and it's an amazing. It's what they didn't expect because it's unusual. It's not there. It hasn't been there, but we're doing it. So it was a good feedback from them.
Amanya Robin Williams Kiganda ndi mukulembeze mu kitundu kino ekya Nakulabye. Kimu ku bitundu eby'omugotteko ennyo mu Kampala. Era mwe twesanze nga mulimu obuzibu bw'embwa ezitaayaaya. Nyongera okwebaza abavubuka bano abavaayo aba Save the Dogs okusobola okuyambako ku nsonga y'embwa. Era tuludde nga tubalaba nga balabirira embwa nga baziwa ebyokunywa era nga bafaayo okulaba nti tezongera okendeeza obulabe eri community. Kyatusanyusa nnyo okuba tubadde tetusanga kakuwalira wonna era kizze ng'ekipya naye ate tukirabye nga kijja kuyamba nnyo era ne twebaza olw'obuvumu lwe bawaddeyo okusobola okukola omulimu guno weewaawo ogubadde gutaliiko kusasulwa naye nga gulabika nti gusobola okugenda mu maaso singa babayambiddwako mu ngeri ez'enjawulo. Babadde bakola omulimu mulungi ddala era twesanze nti bagenda kuyamba community yaffe okulaba ng'embwa obulabe obusinga bukendeera ng'okusaasaanya endwadde okubanga nnyingi n'okuba buli abalabe eri abaana. Ekintu kino bazze bakikola era kirabize nti kikendeezezza nnyo embeera y'obulabe bw'embwa kuba ezo embwa tusuubira nti banaaba bakoze ekyo ekyetaagisa zijja kufuuka ate embwa ez'omugaso ze tubadde tulaba ng'ezitaayaaya ate ziveemu embwa ezisobola okuba nga ziyamba abantu mu ngeri y'obulungi. Kale twebaza abavubuka abasobodde okuvaayo olw'okukola ensonga bweti era tusaba nti wanaabaawo obusobozi bwonna obusobola obbaweebwa okuva eri gavumenti okuva ebitongole ebyenjawulo basobole okubala nti batuukiriza ekigendererwa kyabwe era tusuubira nti singa baweebwa omukisa ne wabaawo okubayambako okubeera ne home osanga embwa ezo ne ziba nga mu kifo ky'okuzirabirira baziwa ekifo ekyetengeredde ekiyinza okuzikuumirwamu kiyinza okubayamba ennyo okulaba nti omulimu gwabwe n'obuweereza bwabwe bulabibwa abantu ate n'okugenda mu maaso n'okutwalira wamu n'okuyamba eggwanga ne gavumenti olw'ensaasanya y'endwadde eziva ku bisolo ebitayayiza mu Kampala.
No more. But the medicine is not poisonous. You get it's the blood that is poisonous. Whenever something sucks it, any of the parasites, the skin parasites suck the blood, it dies straight away.
Okay.
Good to go. It's okay, Mickey. It's okay. It's okay. Massage a bit. You massage.
Okay.
You massage.
Hold him up.
It's okay, Mickey. You just let go. Let go. Let go. Okay. Your knee should go below the dog, and then you hold the head just by yourself. Head, and then hold here.
Okay. So where should I put this?
No, you don't rest it down. Don't rest this down.
Oh.
I'm doing the injection now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hurting. It's okay. You can hold. Take hold. It's okay. Max. Oh. It's okay. Let go of Max. It's okay. Max, come in. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, I know. It hurts. It hurts. It's okay. It hurts. I know. Here.
I'm here at Stadai for treatment. Well, I'm a veterinarian. Been a veterinarian for 5 years after school. So I did this profession. It's a good profession, and I'm well pleased by the work you do at Stadai. Seriously, you will have many challenges since you live in a slum, and as you know, slum dogs are not like the other dogs. Slum dogs, most of the times, slums are collection of most of the things. If you take note of that, slums collect a lot of things. By the way, filth from different neighborhoods is all collected here. So these dogs in slums tend to, have a lot more infections. And in that, you will need to do much more vaccination for dogs specifically. And I know most of the dogs, puppies don't survive here. And I'm sure about that. But specifically, it's better you do vaccination, cocktail vaccination, but more specifically you do parvovirus, and then you good care, good treatment, good bath. Not the dry one as we did, but it's better you have some good medicated shampoo and then you do with the dogs. Yeah, that's it. Another thing you are supposed to consider specifically is to spay and neuter your dogs, or dogs at Stadai specifically, because the neutering will slow down the population of the dogs. And there is a myth currently on with vets most of the times, and I'm so sad about that, whereby vets say that it's better to neuter a dog that has given birth at least once. That's a myth. It's better at least to neuter a dog without it giving birth first, because it saves it from cancer sometimes, from cervical cancer sometimes, and then from breast cancer, because if they have that, you know, they go through the cycle, the heat cycle, it's hard for them to stand minus the cycle. So it's like cutting the cycle back. I think you understand that. So I emphasize deworming also. It's better at least you consider that. And it's supposed to be done after 1 month, depending on what the animals are eating. But also, it can be that, you know, since you are in a slum area, you know, it's a collection of too much from different parts of the town. Deworming should be done at least after 1 month, just to lower the food consumption levels of the dogs. So I emphasize that you do deworming, and it also helps with the good growth of the dogs. Well, I think you know that.
Yeah.
Kale tweyenza nnyo okuba nga otwadde ku budde bw'omukulu.
Nange neyanza okumpa omukisa okolaganako nammwe.
Tubire Nick ajja kuteerera mu bbanga eritali lya wala.
Bbanga eritali lya wala, just give it some time. Give it some time. Give it something like 1-2 weeks. It will be, you know, the fur will be starting to come up. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Kale tweyanza nnyo.
Okay.
Kale batulalira bonna.
So I'm home today. It's a weekend and I'm trying to clean around. There's been a trench right here that's been collecting water, so I'm trying to clean around. I take some time over the weekend and do some cleaning in the morning before I have some time with the dogs later on. Yeah, so this is home, and that's where I stay. This is right there, neighbor's son. Is Peter. Well, this is home. So this is what I do over the weekend. Try to ensure home looks fine. Everybody is healthy. So I'm trying to clean up this water drainage so that the water gets a clear passage. Oh.
Mpora nimbareba.
Nawe ogambye ogenda kugatta. Kugattire. Oh no, this is Mama Esther. This is where we eat our food. And she's serving us the food. Nange ngasira.
Okitwala. Ne bw'onyinyonnyola. Nzikiriza ne bwa nti wali kusa.
So this is where we eat from. We're taking beans and sweet potatoes. Food is cheap here.
This plate is at 2,000, so that's about 2 plates at 2,000. That is about $1. So it's where we have our lunch every day. So I also thought about starting something that the world will enjoy and unite us as one. And I thought of coming up with a simple flag that has 3 colors, and it is just something simple, but I thought this message can be passed to the whole world, and then we will enjoy the dogs, the pets, the green world. So it has 3 colors, which is the green. The green is for vegans, going vegan and celebrating and enjoying the green world. And then the white is for the poor, the dogs. It symbolizes new beginnings for the dogs. If we use this flag, we can all make a better place for the world, the dog world rather. And then it has navy blue down here. I probably think you will see black from the long distance, but it's navy blue. Navy blue here symbolizes the liberty and the power the dog has. Dogs have changed our lives. We have lost people, but dogs have helped us recover from that fatigue and that sorrowfulness and that emotional state. Why don't we just use this one language with for the dogs, just for the dogs and for the greatness of pets. We can share love, we can communicate through this flag, we can protest through this flag, and this flag can change the lives of all pets in the world. And I believe that if you, me, believed in this flag, the dogs will shine and forever they will stay. We cannot keep talking about one vital thing that really is disturbing, which is dog meat trade. Dog meat trade is actually active here in Uganda, and there are some villages that really do consume dog meat. So we move around and try to talk to these people and engage them in these stories, and then teach them, and also spend some time with them and share information about how it's not really good having to consume a dog, you know. But for them it's business. Some of them have really gotten a feedback saying there's no food, and if they can use the dog meat to eat, then why not? But you know, it is, we can just keep talking about. We need education programs to the people of such societies to break down for them and teach them more about not consuming the dogs. I mean, would you consume your companion? It is not really. So there is an awareness
that is needed to the local people of the communities around Uganda, so that they know that it's something that it is not good to do. Even when you don't have what to eat, you just have to maybe just grow crops or do some farming, but really not consume dog meat. And we also extend to them dangers of extending such a practice. For them, it is in business and food. So if we can address the two, it will help them understand. They will accept and then put it, because we try to, and the first step is acceptance that what they're doing is not good, but they don't have what to do about it. We are at the small market, so we've been told it's a dog meat trade stop. Actually, some people said that they actually come here and book. Some even call by phone and then book for this meat, and then they pick it off. But this is the place. As you can see, the background business goes on. So they mix it with the chicken and all that. So it is not known that it is actually dog meat, but it's useful for them here, and business runs every day. As you can see, the place is busy. Everyone, the other side, and the whole street is busy, and everything here for them looks normal. But the trigger and the secret behind dog meat trade is serious in here, and we're trying to talk to one or two people here, but everybody is so tough, and nobody has accepted talking to us, and it's okay. But we just wanted to show you guys the usual business that is taking place over here. So it also goes to creating job opportunities and awareness. So those two are the things that I really needed to put down, slow down dog meat trade here. And provided we have done those, we can put this practice down. Because people here listen, they can listen, but provided they have something in return that is going to be given to them to hinder the other thing they have been doing it for. So in that way it will make sense, because we've engaged with them in the communities with a radio program. We now know what they think. The idea rolls to helping the dogs, so you don't have to eat a dog. So that is a teaching I'm saying. We have to teach them to love the dogs and create jobs. Organizations should really come up to help us sponsor these programs, to facilitate these programs, and to make people know that it's not good to consume a dog. The main vaccination of dogs, because one of our goals is to vaccinate these dogs annually, but we only vaccinate the ones we have rehabilitated from streets and it is ready for adoption, still from a friend, just as I shared before. But we have not conducted a vaccination program, which is very necessary. This would really be one of our future goals, and if we could vaccinate these dogs so that they reduce the spread of rabies, and also people continue associating with them, different people. You know, one of the reasons we found why people don't like engaging with these dogs is because they fear them, the biting and the rabies treatment. So if we can, even in the villages, we have taken trips to the villages and talked to the people out of the skirts of Kampala, and they're so much troubled by the dogs vaccination program, especially the rabies. So had we gotten a chance to have these dogs vaccinated, all the 8 that will enable us conduct these vaccination programs, we have serious vets here that have gone through under this training, and we're likely to have this provided we have the support.
Hello, by the name's Rashid Chiveru. I'm the graphics designer and the DOP. I've been working with a few of the volunteers, and I'm part of the team. Personally, I've got an opportunity where I can use my camera to share dogs' lives, especially the stray dogs. And here comes an opportunity, Take Me Home. This is a movie that is coming up to give us an insight about life of stray dogs. As a DOP, as a photographer, I'm using this opportunity to expose, to share the voices of the stray dogs using my camera.
Our goal is
to spay and neuter up to 1,000 dogs annually, and then secondly set up rescue centers that will be helping us to rehabilitate and then get off street dogs and help them reform, and we are able to advocate for their forever homes through adoptions, and also vaccinate the dogs annually, and be able to locate every dog that is on street and be able to help them. We have more of the goals, but that is where we want to look up to in the next 10 years. And we hope to achieve everything if we just stay up to the hard work and calling for support out there. If you want to be part of this initiative and every support you can give to in the initiative, please reach out and for to save all the dogs on the streets of Africa, Uganda.
our goal is
Spay and neuter up to 1,000 dogs annually, immunize dogs annually, set up a rescue center, and then set up a clinic for the dogs.